Hey guys, ARCCAPTAIN sent me a new welder. It's a good thing too, because they got this roll cage pretty much tacked. Just about every joint's got to be welded, majority of them. So I got a lot of welding to do. So we're gonna find out the best one to do the job. This is a MIG 250. It's digital though, most of it. So we got to figure that out. I got a bunch of stuff. So you got the manual, and it's readable. It's English, really easy to read. You got the gas hose. Nice gas hose, heavy duty stuff. Not that clear plastic tube. Stick welding. Yeah, if you want to do stick welding, you got that. Ground clamp adapter in case you want to run it on 110, which I won't because I got 220. I'll be only using 220, but you can run it on 110. You can't do quite as heavy welding, but you can run it on 110. Got some extra wire feed wheels and a couple tips for different sizes. It's got the knurled wheel for flux core wire, and it's got like for 4 different size wires. Got that, and of course, we got the MIG torch and some more tips and tip tool. Yeah, good deal. So we're gonna put it together. Self-explanatory how it goes together, I think, except for where. See, this has got to go into plus or minus, and of course the ground clamp goes in plus or minus depending on if you weld a flux core or a MIG. So, yeah, that. So I'm not gonna do an unboxing video. That was it. I showed you what was in the box, right there. He also sent me a 10-pound roll of MIG wire, 30 thousandths MIG wire, and an auto-darkening helmet. We're gonna look at that too. Yeah, we're gonna look at all this. Inside the door, they got settings, or for more detail, you can go to the user manual, but it tells you what size, what wire, the setting for what gauge metal you're welding. It shows you how to set your polarity for gas. You want the ground to minus and the torch to plus. For flux core, opposite, you want plus to the ground clamp and minus to the torch. I got wheel. So I got the 8B wheel in set. It already comes set like that, matter of fact. I didn't change anything, I just checked it. But I got 8mm wire, so that's what we want right there. Put this back on to hold that wheel in. So that's set. So we need some wire in it to start with. Well, let's get it all hooked up. We're doing MIG with gas, so this has got to go to the plus side. We got to turn it till it gets tight. I mean, that's some tough plastic. I got to have an equalizer to get in that. Okay, ground clamp. For MIG with gas, it got to hook to the minus. It says so right in the door or in. See, that's pretty easy. It's got easy to read directions, good stuff. Yeah. Connection for MIG welding. Connect ground clamp to negative polarity. Yeah. So I got it connect to negative. Good strong clamp. Should be fine. For stick welding, I won't be using that yet. Maybe later. Not in this video though. Torch. It's also got spool gun. It runs a spool gun too. You connect the spool gun. So you got connectors that got to go in the right hole. So we got to get that lined up right. Like that. It should just screw on. Got it tight. So that's our torch. Now we need gas. Get her chain down. Gas hose. I cut my gas hose. I got it clamped to, yeah, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna check it in just a minute. Gotta tighten up the tank. Want to check it for leaks. Make sure it ain't leaking. So I got some just glass cleaner. Yep, got full tank. Yep, got leaks. See if that fixed it. Nope. Evidently we got to clean that. Evidently it ain't clean. Make sure it's perfectly clean. Try this. I don't need that. Of course it's on there anywhere. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get it kind of snug and do, kind of reseat it maybe. Hopefully that'll fix it. Try it again. Yep, that fixed it right there. Just reseating it, turn a little bit, see if we got any leaks there. Good there. Good there. Yeah, no leaks, so we're good. So now we gotta load the wire. It's supposed to have a light. Maybe you gotta have it turned on for the light to work. Yep, got a light up in there. Of course I don't. Got delay. Of course I don't need the light, so I'm gonna turn it off. We need the wire coming from the bottom. So we gotta go on a certain way. Gotta go this way. So the wire should feed off of the bottom. Basically what I'm trying to do there. Yeah, that's good. Tighten that up. Everything's good. Pull this guy out to unlock that. Now wire. Don't let this unspool on you. And if you got corroded wire, if the wire's got corrosion on it, unroll some of it, see if you can get some not corroded. If not, throw the whole roll in the garbage. You want to keep it clean. I keep my wire I'm not using in a garbage bag to try to keep dirt and keep it from corroding. So, but it's still a challenge, so you gotta be careful with that. I'm gonna stick that in there as far as I can. Close that down. Already got the right wheel. You see me do that, I got 30 thousandths. And it locks in perfect like it's supposed to. Now, feed the wire. I hadn't used this one before. What I do on my linking machine, I turn the gas off. I turn the amps all the way down, and I turn the wire speed wide open and pull the trigger, let it spool through. This one, I don't think I have that option. But it says if you pull the trigger, hold it for 3 seconds, it's supposed to feed fast. So we're gonna find out right now. I got the gas, I won't be wasting gas. I got the gas off. So let it come on. Two, three. Yep. There it is. Turn it off. To put my 8mm 30 thousandths tip in. Snug that up a little bit. Put that on, snug it up a little bit. I like to start with about a 1/2 inch wire, stick out. Something like that, maybe a little shorter. Okay, so that's set up, we're good. So get ready to do some welding. I gotta make sure my gas is set. See, machine's on. So I'm gonna pull the trigger for the gas to activate. I want this ball to come up to about 20, I guess, because it's kind of windy in here, so I want 20. And I can turn this knob to go up or down. About that. Lost wire doing it, but now I got that set. So now I don't have to touch the adjustment anymore, just turn it on and off. So I'm gonna set up and we're gonna do some welding. Burn back, I'm not gonna mess with that. We're gonna hopefully set good already. Amps, MIG bolts, mode. We want that MIG. Wire size is 30 thousandths. And Synergy on or off. I'm gonna put it on because it's supposed to do the wire feed automatically, depending on the amps you got to set at. And yeah, I want 2T. That's 4T, and that other I don't know what, but I want 2T. That's a wire. This is a gas. I want mix. Yeah. It's supposed to weld right there. And I should be able to set this knob to get my amps. So we're gonna be using a new helmet, ARCCAPTAIN. Got a light on it. This thing is digital. I'm not used to digital. But you should be able to hold that menu button, press that menu button, or hold it for 3 seconds to turn the hood, turn it on. Yeah. It's got batteries. It's got some little button batteries down here. Got a rechargeable battery there, I guess for light, I don't know for sure. So what we'll do, shade, that's the main thing I'm worried about. And it's got a delay, but when you quit welding, the lens brightens back up. And it's got a delay, you set a delay on that to how long it takes for it to brighten back up. Shade, weld shade, down, up, delay, up, down. I'm gonna set it on short. I don't need a lot of delay. Matter of fact, none. Sensitivity, don't know about it. Had to work on that. Shade. Also, you turn this knob to adjust the shade. So yeah, I'm not used to digital stuff, guys. So I'm about to figure this out. So I got some. This is what size pipe I'm welding in my roll cage. So I'm gonna play with some weld here. Not too bad, first weld. I ain't good at welding, by the way, just so you know. Just a straight bead. I'm trying to stack dimes on the first one. Let me try to stack dimes again. I don't know about dimes, I might be pennies. I'm stacking something though. Looks good. It's welding good. Look at that, I'm getting better all the time. Hey, I think this might work. I turn the welder off, put it back on, and it comes back to exact same settings I had it when I turned it off, so that's good. We're gonna try some real world welding. I got my roll cage chassis welding. I gotta weld this right here. I'm gonna try to weld that. You see I'm not good at welding. Most of my stuff just tacked together. See what I can do right there. So that's what we got for a not good welder. Yeah, it looks better than my other weld right there, don't it? Yeah, that'll work. Hey, the welding machine works great. The hood, I got the shade as light as it goes, it's still too dark for me. So I might have to work on adjusting that. But yeah, the hood, weld machine, wire, all works great. Yeah, ARCCAPTAIN. I'm gonna put a link in the description to ARCCAPTAIN, and I get a little cut if you decide to buy one. So yeah, a good welder for not a lot of money. I wouldn't crank it up so we can see what I'll do, but I'm sure it'll do a lot. Yeah, ARCCAPTAIN, they got the stuff. Check them out. Appreciate you. See you next time.